Wednesday, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the DBS Morning Show. Let's see what's happening in our news department. We'll be back.
Good morning. 3 of the 4 victims of the industry Choiseul chopping incident are home recovering, while 1 remains hospitalized. 2 men have been charged with attempted murder, but the family members, Shane Labadie included, insists that justice must be swift and severe. He says the victims, including his 5-year-old son, endured unimaginable suffering as the family begins the healing process.
I know my mom and my sister, my dad, even my son, they have a long way to go still. Because my mom, I don't know when she'll be able to use her hands again. And my son already told me that they want to go to school. So right now, I'm just being there for them at the best that we can for them for now. And trying to see where and how they will be able to go about the daily living as it was before. But right now, I'm just giving them my full support. All what I can do for them at this point in time, I'm doing. I'm in the hospital every day. I haven't stopped going to the hospital as yet. Until my dad is at the hospital, I don't think I personally will be going to work as yet because I want to see all my family home.
In the wake of the traumatic incident, the family has embarked on a journey of healing and recovery. Shane has indicated that the family will be provided with psychosocial support as they navigate this challenging process. In other news, the Minister for Persons with Disabilities, Jeremiah Norbert, has strongly condemned the mockery of individuals with disabilities following remarks by Housing Minister Richard Frederick. Frederick, in an ongoing war of words with UWP Deputy Leader Dominic Fede, referred to him as someone fighting autism and dwarfism.
I cannot speak about the veracity of what it is that you're saying. However, I've always taken a position where I denounce any kind of fun making about disability, and disability is a very sensitive issue. So it doesn't matter who it is, including myself. I take full responsibility for the things that I say and the things that I do, and no way, no day will I ever promote or agree with any individual, no matter who the person is. I'm not even going to think of who made the comment. It doesn't matter if it is the Honorable Prime Minister, it doesn't matter if it's the leader, it doesn't matter who it is. It's just that the position is that we never ridicule any individual, especially if we believe they have a disability. And we never even try to use disability terminology to make a mockery of absolutely anybody in this country.
Norbert insists there is no place for such ridicule and reaffirmed his ministry's commitment to protecting the dignity of persons with disabilities. The president of the Grosley Minibus Drivers Association is addressing growing public frustration over congestion at the Grosley bus stop, particularly during the morning and evening rush hours. Commuters have voiced concerns over long wait times and overcrowding, but the association is urging the public to show empathy as they work on the solutions.
Need better road network, because this is the main cause of you find a lot of commuters on the bus stop, especially between the hours of 7 to 8. With the Grosley Association, we have come together as an executive and take some steps to try to rectify that issue. And if you realize in the morning we have about 7 a few drivers designated only for short trips. And the reason for that, we have made our survey from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. What you find is a lot of people on the bus stop basically is going the short route, that is from Castries up to Shock.
Another major concern is the safety of school children along the Castries-Grosley Highway. Some parents have expressed frustration over drivers neglecting to pick up those students. The youth of St. Lucia are set to benefit from 2 key initiatives thanks to funding from UNESCO. A grant of $20,000 has been awarded to support the professionalization of youth work and to enhance agricultural development in vulnerable communities.
As an administration, we are committed to ensuring that we can go into every community in St. Lucia, do our needs assessment, and to see how best the government, of course in collaboration with international and regional agencies, can bring relief to the people in those communities. I'm particularly pleased about the agricultural program that is being introduced in Bruceville. because it basically provides an opportunity for young persons to hone their skills and create employment for themselves. Quite apart from that, we all know of the astronomical amounts that we pay in relation to our food import bill annually. And the more persons we can get to participate in agricultural activities with a view to producing some of what we eat, I think the better it would be for the economic well-being of our country.
The official check presentation took place yesterday morning with Minister for Education, Sustainable Development, Innovation, Science, Technology and Vocational Training, Sean Edward, highlighting the significance of these programs. That's your news summary. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a break. We'll be back. Wednesday, the last time we went to SOUFRIERE, man, I told you we had quite a collection from SOUFRIERE, so we still have stuff from SOUFRIERE. As a matter of fact, we saved this one for this moment because this one is very close to my heart. So we caught up with two of the members of the SOUFRIERE Action Theatre, which is the longest or the oldest theatre company on island, and boy, it was a joy to sit with them. So let's take in some of that conversation. I am in the presence of absolute greatness. You know, we're in SOUFRIERE, and like I said, you can't take a whole trip, come down to the Sulphur City. You hear that? Come on now. That is divine. It's 12 noon. Oh gosh, well, you know my business. Anyways, I'm here with Steve Ako. This is no strange man to you guys. You know that. And of course, I'm here with Jude. So these two gentlemen, of course, is aligned to the SAT, the SOUFRIERE Action Theatre. This is one of the longest standing theatre organization
in St. Lucia.
Talk to me now, Steve Ako. Come on now. Happy New Year, darling.
Happy New Year to you, and all good to you. We are thankful that you are here with us this morning to give some publicity to our vibrations in SOUFRIERE. We have been in existence for the past 45 years. Yeah, 45 years. And we are happy about that. One of the things that has kept us alive is the fact that there is always a cadre of leaders, young leaders coming up. Unless you have that, it doesn't survive. And so we have been fortunate that every time people transit into something else, go out to study or something, go on and do a particular project overseas, that there are other young cadres to continue the work. And that's how SOUFRIERE Action Theatre has survived over the many years.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, we're going to come over to you in a while because you've been with there for as long as 45. You've been there?
Well, he's there for 5 years more than I am.
Oh. Okay.
He's a founding member of the group.
Right.
I joined the group in 1985.
Wow.
So I'm there for 40 years.
Wow, 44. Listen, man, gentlemen. Now let's spread this thing. Let's spread this thing around now. Some of the the highlights of some of the things that you've accomplished as a group within the SOUFRIERE community. The value that you bring. SOUFRIERE people know, and of course some people within the fabric of St. Lucia might understand. But let's talk to the actual value that a group like that, and why it's so important to maintain continuity, because obviously something is working in our favor here.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I would like to say that we are committed to the development of our cultural traditions. In particular, those that are unique to our SOUFRIERE. Mm-hmm. And one of these cultural tradition or forms is the masquerade tradition. And we were fortunate enough to have been graced with the presence of some of our ancestors who were practitioners of the cultural form. When we got the inspiration to rejuvenate and revitalize the masquerade in 1999 and 1988. 98. So that means we have revitalized the masquerade, and we have been ongoing. That's important, ongoing for the past 25 years.
Right.
All right. So every Christmas time, during the Christmas season, we do the masquerade authentically as we know it in the tradition of masquerade in SOUFRIERE.
Wonderful.
Another highlight, I think, for us is that we were fundamental, a key primal player in the popular theatre movement in St. Lucia during the 80s with Folk Research Center, where we developed the institution of Tiat Pepla. And this was a regional movement throughout the Caribbean and Latin America where we spread conscious messages through popular theater. So to me, that is two of the highlights. I think my brother would like to point out some others that I might have
Your
missed.
40 years, what are some of the things that stands out?
Well, our involvement in the field of education is one of importance to me. We used to do this program for Black History Month and also what we call the Flor Boagaya Awards. Flor Boagaya is a local heroine, a champion of the era of slavery. Let's say what's this American woman? Underground Railway. Yeah. Yes, so the Underground Railway woman for St. Lucia. She was the one that would, Harriet Tubman of St. Lucia. Yeah. So she was the one that would take the slaves of the plantation and carry them through as far as Tuapiton.
Right.
Yeah, so that they could escape the brutality of the slave masters. Right. Yeah. So you had this Flor Boagaya Awards on the waterfront where we would award persons who have given themselves freely to the development and preservation of the culture. Wow. Yeah. We did that for several years until the politics caused the funding to be pulled out, and so we had to end it. Yeah. We had this program of Black History Month on the Square every February, where we would also take the program to the schools. So we would visit all the schools in the SOUFRIERE Basin. Usually it would take us 2 days to do that. Mm-hmm. So we do it in 2 chunks. Sometimes we went as far as Canaries. Sometimes we went as far as Choiseul. Yeah? And that continued for a while. We are still doing part of that, but not to the large expanse that we could before, because funding has become an issue for that. And since we don't want to involve ourselves in the politics, we are at the level where we do whatever we can with what resources we have of our own.
Wow. No, that's some heavy stuff, you know. I think I need to come back to SOUFRIERE and we need to do a complete piece on this, a standalone by itself, because this is deep stuff happening right here. Speak of the education value and the impact of that. A lot of the time we don't see, we don't know, and then that fosters the growth and the appreciation for certain things. So I think we need to spend some more time. But if there's one thing you'd like to leave with the morning viewers for now, until we come back and we do a complete thing, what would you leave?
Well, I would say there is a need for people to stand up, get away from this external culture that's been imposed upon us, go back to our roots so that we can get a hold of our young people that are going astray and bring them back online for a better future for the country.
Well said.
And yeah, that's well said. It's even more relevant now. So we would like to see the Ministry of Culture and these kind of people, CDF and so on, put some more emphasis in terms of the work that groups like ours are doing and help us along the way, because it's a struggle, you know, it's a struggle. I want to leave with a quote from one of our primary poems. If we no tell we story, who go tell it for we? If we no write we story, who go write it for we? Nous vivons toujours.
And on that note, we're coming back. Thank you, gentlemen. Must have known this man. If you're passing around anywhere in Castries, around the MNC area, you would have seen this gentleman or probably done business with him before. Just in time for Valentine's, he's curated some amazing wines and they taste so amazing. So let's see what's going on over here with Rosemond Clary. Come on now. We're in the heart of Castries, and of course we're here for good reasoning. We're here with a gentleman. We've got so much to cover when it comes to that gentleman, but this time around we're definitely going to be covering his wine. He's been making some wines that I have been getting some amazing reviews on. With Valentine's right around the corner, I thought, why not? Absolutely. And I think he's gone ahead and make some batch just in time for that as well. So if you're looking for some natural, some local wines and Lucian-made wines for the Valentine's to enjoy, this is the man we have to talk to you right here. But this man is no stranger. He's been breaking glass ceilings, defying odds. He's one of the first person to have served in Parliament with a disability. He's got a number of firsts, and so it is quite an honor, to be here again. You're out here outside the MNC in town, and you the man. I sit down here for 2 little minutes, and let me tell you something, business booming. This man is quite popular on the edge here. Mr. Clary, how are you? Rosemond Clary is the name. How are you?
I'm doing very well. A very good. It's still morning, I guess. A very good morning, good afternoon, whatever the time may be, and of course to our viewers, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the time may be. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, you is a man with a lot, like I said. So I think we'll have to do more than one interview with you. But today we really want to talk about the Rosemond's natural wines, because I've been hearing a lot of things, great things about this one as well. So tell me about that business. Tell me about some of the wines that you make. Tell me why is this wine so on demand? Because it don't seem to stay on the shelf at all.
Yeah, well, I think the reason why is because of I listen to people. I try to put myself in their shoe, and I give them what I know they want. Most persons, especially now with diabetes on the rise, most persons want something that's not too sweet, preferably a medium or dry. I try to give them what they want. But most imperative of all, if you're going to do that, you make sure the flavor is outstanding. So I keep the flavor where it should be also. I need to tell you that I have fruit wines, I have vegetable wines, and I also have herbal wines. I have exotic wines, I have exotic wines like bread nut wine. How about that? Breadfruit wine and jackfruit wine. I mean, you name it. I have to tell you, I have about 60 different types of wines. Wow. 60.
No, I am curious now. How did you get into the business? What prompted you to get into winemaking? Is it something that you inherited from, growing up with your parents? Back then we used to do a lot of that.
I think a bit of that because my grandmother, or adopted grandmother, of course, my grandmother, who died at the age of 88 years old, she did that kind of thing. She always did wines, she did sorrel. She would do sorrel in December for next December. When we opened that container, you would hear that explosion. So it started from there. She did a lot of things like that, and I think that's where it started for me. But again, my little brother Paul Clary started doing it before me because it was always in us, but I never really take it on until once I taste one of his wines and I go like, wow. And then that was it. So I decided to start making the brain go back where it was and putting things together. And the first wine I remember doing was a plum wine, 1 gallon. I just did 1 gallon, trying it out for the first time. And I drank the whole 1 gallon in less than a month. I was hooked for life. So it was like a hobby. I started as a hobby. And now people like it. And I always give my friends to taste it. They like it. And I started selling it. And let me tell you, I never have enough wines. I'm hoping one day to have my own winery in Castries. That's what I'm dreaming to do one day. That's my dream. And I'm praying about it. I'm working hard to make it happen. It's challenging right now financially, but I'm going to make it happen. Absolutely. That's my dream.
I totally agree. I can see that happening. Now let's talk about Valentine's. It's around the corner, and a lot of persons, why should I come and pick up one of those bottles, man? What's available for Valentine's from your stock?
Well, thanks to you, I must say, I'm going to say it again. That call I got from you was very encouraging. My God, you have some power in you, girl. Your words are big. And from the time I got the call from you, I said, something? Let's immediately start bottling. Because we have wines. We have a lot of wines. It's just a matter of bottling it because Christmas took away a lot. So I immediately, my wife and I started putting wines together for the weekend. And we were successfully able to have the Sorrel Ginger, which is a great wine. A big seller too, never enough. So we married the sorrel to the ginger. So we have the Sorrel Ginger. We have the peppermint wine. That's the first, and that's going really well. It's more of a ladies' wine, though, but I see some guys like it. We have the basil wine. In Creole, we call it the basilic wine. That's really good. I keep them at a medium, and I don't know if you know, but basil is also famous for lowering your blood sugar, and it's good for your pancreas. A lot of people know that basil gives you a healthy pancreas. And if you have a healthy pancreas, the word diabetes or diabetic does not exist for you. So basil is famous for that. We have also the sea grape wine. We have the sea grape wine. We have the gooseberry, which is the sea wet we call in English. We also have quite a few. So many. We have the jamun, the famous jamun. So I prepared quite a lot. We have the breadfruit wine. So many. So I prepared quite a few, and I hope. But I try to make certain that I had the two first red ones, the jamun and the Sorrel Ginger. Right. We also have a few other red wines coming up soon. Right. Like the Latania wine and a few other red wines. But these are the two we have among all the others we have here for a Valentine.
All right. How can we purchase now? Well, you're outside MNC. That's all. Just pop on in and you can make your order right there.
Absolutely. I'm outside MNC Drugstore 6 days a week from 7 o'clock in the morning until 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm right here. If not, one can WhatsApp me, at 384-2416. I repeat, 384-2416. We're very good at delivering.
Well, we're going to try to sample a few of that now, Clary, but certainly kudos to you, and we look forward to coming back and having conversation on other things, but we definitely wish you the best of luck in your own winery right here in the Castries Basin.
Thank you so much, and thanks to DBS. Thanks to you most of all. Thanks to Miss Anne. Oh, my God. Miss Anne is a darling. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And all my best to the DBS team. Absolutely. Okay.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Rosemond, Clary, guys, come and get your wine for the Valentine. What are you waiting for? What are your plans for Valentine's? Well, in case you didn't have any on the cards yet, or even if you did, has something to add to the cards, because the spa at the Harbour Club has got some amazing packages just in time for Valentine's. Let's go on in. I even got a little treat. Huh. Valentine is coming. Where's your girlfriend? Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? What you doing for Valentine's? Well, that's the question. But you know what? It is our business to make sure that nobody has excuse this Valentine. So my girl, my boy, if nothing can happen after the 14th, trot on. I'm just joking. But obviously, we're here at the Harbour Club and here with Liana. And the Harbour Club, obviously, is definitely, the spa is putting together some amazing packages. As a matter of fact, they got 2 amazing packages. And we thought, all right, we're checking for y'all. If you so desire, and this is what you would like to give to your loved one, or probably enjoy together with your loved one, it's available. So Liana here is going to tell us all about all the vibe that's going to be brought here for Valentine's at the Harbour Club Spa. Liana, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm awesome, man.
All right.
Definitely awesome. Now, I'm a love struck kind of girl, I'm a foolish romantic, you know what I'm saying? So these sort of things excites me. What is going to be happening? What are you offering to your patrons for this Valentine?
Okay, so this Valentine's, we have 2 amazing packages. The first one is a Roses and Romance package. Oh, this package, it comes with a rose body polish, a full body massage with warm rose oil all over that body, and we also end with a refresh mini facial. So this package, it is for the lovers, and it's priced per couple. All right.
Okay. How much is it for this one? This one sounds, I'm a rose kind of girl. Yeah.
Right,
and I know the benefit of roses.
So it's only $280 US per couple. Yes.
Wow. No, that's one. That one suits me. Might be something else might suit somebody else. You've got another package. Let's hear about it.
All right. So we also have our another package, which is a chocolate tranquility package. And let me tell you, this one, it comes with a mint chocolate body scrub and a body wrap as well. Let's not forget that. And we also have a full body chocolate oil massage. So you get that warm chocolate oil all over your body. When you
smell the aroma, you get the
let
smell.
Me tell you, that smell that would stick on you, and it would come out the next day after Valentine's. So
it look like it's problems the Harbour Club trying and put us in there. because them things you described there, let me tell you, is love and rings. If it don't have rings yet, we're looking to get out of this moment. Oh, this sounds really, really, really lovely. 2 nice packages, I must say. That one costs how much?
So this one would be only $320 US per couple.
Oh my God. Yeah, we ain't doing things. You're coming here and do that alone. You had to come as a couple and do this. This is expensive stuff, and this is thing you've got to get in there and do with your partner. If you've never experienced a spa treatment or a spa, with the love of your life, you're missing out.
Let's not forget, with those packages, it's inclusive of two wonderful glasses of bubbly. For the couples.
Yes,
so you end with your 2 glasses of champagne. All right? Yes.
So Valentine's Day, when we step into this room, transformed.
Yes, it would be different. Whenever you step in, you would feel the love. So come on down to the Harbor Club. Don't miss out on this special. It's going to be great. You will not be disappointed.
Absolutely. No, let me tell you, you have a cutoff point as to when we should make reservations. Are you going to be doing walk-ins for this one? No, more than likely not.
So you could walk in, or let's just be on the safe side and call in advance to book. Book your spot, because I know it will be filling up fast.
What's the number to book?
The number is 731-2900, and this it lasts for the 10th of February up until the 17th. So let's not miss out on this one.
Yeah, you give us a little extra time, because you might have had other plans for the actual day. You might be having dinner at 14 North right here, you know. So you put the spa a little later on. I like early thinking ahead.
Yes, and they do have a special, the 14 North for Valentine's Day. So you could check that out as well.
Absolutely.
Yes?
Girls, look out for me. I know Valentine is coming. Where's my boyfriend? Guys, no, honestly, on the serious side though, if you're looking for something very unique and wonderful, this is an option right here. Wonderful. Well, here's what, man. I'm in my glory. Like my camera guy said, I'm showing off. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies, at the spa. I'm off to an awesome Wednesday. You do the same. And let's have a good time together, and let's take some advantage and come back for the Valentines. If you've got Valentines to celebrate, that's a very good way. I know if it's me, I would love it. So, gentlemen, hint, hint. Have an awesome Wednesday, guys. Let's be back here again tomorrow for another DBS This Morning. It's going to be Thursday then.